Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome. It's Monday evening here in Taiwan and Monday morning, hopefully, for you all to start your great week. Well, thanks to everybody who's joined in and recently subscribed. Thank you very much. Appreciate the comments and even the likes. I do appreciate that a lot. Now, today I want to go along with something we talked about over the weekend, but also kind of going forward for the week to kind of set the stage and give you some perspective. Now, with all the recent information, again, it's speculative at most about GameStop, AMP, and Loopring, the whole trifecta. Bridging businesses, it's pretty freaking awesome. Yes, to me, and again, the closer we get to Christmas, the more details are coming and they're going to get released again and again. But as a bridge for most businesses in the crypto, AMP definitely sets the stage. Loopring and GameStop going to be bringing some new games to this, and that's pretty exciting. So the stage set today, I want you to kind of zoom out, sit back, and kind of look at things. Now, because at times like this, the beginning of a Monday and for the rest of the week, it's needed. So I'm going to give you a little animation. I want you to take a look at this right now. Now, this is you in the middle today. Now, slowly over the next year, 2 or 3, your connections, various blockchain ecosystem is going to connect more around the world. This is what we all strive for. All right. This is what we're told is a waste of time. We see innovation, others see risk, and they ask the question, why? What's the purpose? You're wasting your time. Now, this is something called crossing the chasm. Innovators. This is you and me. We are the innovators and we are the enthusiasts of this whole new ecosystem coming on right now. All right. Now, if you look at this picture right here, this is called crossing the chasm. The consumers, they're likely going to invest in your product, but how are they going to get there? Well, now, as innovators, we are going to be aggressively pursuing new products and technologies. Okay. Sometimes we will often seek out innovations even before the company's launched a formal marketing campaign or even program. For example, GameStop, Loopring, AMP. And just give me half the layer of the layer 2 protocols out there. All right, the tokens and all the protocols out there. All of these have no serious marketing programs. That's because the technologies occupy a central interest in our life and our business. This is important. Think about how these occupy a central part of your daily life right now. Utilizing, following news, and just research and education, right? Now, as for the retail shopper, people outside of your group, the customers, the completeness, they want a whole product feature set that's already set in stone. It's ready to perform. This is for them to be first. All right. Now, unfortunately, a lot of us people out there, they're not innovators. Probably 3 to 5%. All right. In this whole ecosystem right now, cryptocurrency and blockchain. It's not a lot, but that's fine because this is important how we see and how we work in the whole ecosystem. All right. Now, I prefer to use the word ecosystem over market because this term is vibrant, it's a culture, and it's growing. You know, if you look at this thing here, it's growing, it's living, expanding with the blockchain and also with cryptocurrencies. It's not a 2-dimensional world. This is a 3-dimensional world that we're living in, and even 4D that with the metaverse, if that ever does get in here. And again, decades ago, myself in the 1990s, we were standing on the outside looking in. But now, being on the inside, we're looking around. Not just at each other, but at the way things are being established and the way connections are growing. And to me, this is awesome. Now, going back to this chart. Now, over this chasm, this chasm is going to take a couple years to get over. This is just speculation, my own opinion. Technology of the 1990s was a slow, pain, and expensive, and definitely misunderstood. A lot of people didn't want to get into it. Yeah, so here, quickly take a look at this.
Systems linked to the internet, a global hookup that permits computers to exchange information. In 1981, only 213 computers were hooked to the internet. As the new year begins, an estimated 2.5 million computers will be on the network, serving as many as 20 million people. Almost 2001, and the technologies that bring us telephones, TV, and computers are merging.
5 years from now, we're not going to have distinct cable and telephone industries. It's going to be one industry, and there'll be companies carrying bits, little pieces of information from point A to point B.
All right, so basically, getting back to all those people have profited, or the corporations, the banks, you know, the path we're on now is completely different. It's 180. The coders, developers, and all of us who fund these projects through buying crypto, tokens, trading, swapping, selling, we see the future and we understand the importance. Very much. Now, before you wake up years ago, and maybe even last year, you're checking the value of a heart on your social media. And you're going into this little black hole right here called the oblivion. Everything just wasted your time and just putting into your hearts of that. But now, where's your investment going? Your movies, AMC, GameStop, video games, tech, NFTs. All of us are told a waste of time, but now everything's flipped around. Everything that we was told has now become an investment. Everything that we're seeing now is just increasing in wealth. Now, the most important thing is I can't wait to wear a t-shirt that says, I told you so. Everything, again, that was told is a waste of time is now becoming an investment. Movies, GameStop, video games, computers, technology, just artwork, all these things. It's important. All right. Now, again, trying to cross this bridge through mainstream, it'll happen eventually, but it's going to happen through word of mouth, reputation within the different areas within each system. The early majority will understand it once they've crossed that big chasm. They understand that. Because to the mainstreamers, adoption and understanding is key. They need to see something solidify in place. And for us, the early adopters and innovators, it's understanding for us, we're early, we're in the game, and we're taking part in a huge revolution. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Keep learning, educating, sharing, and you know what? Enjoy taking some risks. You will fail a lot and you will lose some money in this, but you know what? It's all worth it in the long run. Have a great day. Have a great week. Game on.